Welcome to Diary for My Beloved podcast. This is the 22nd episode, season 2, a diary for my daughter, always on my mind, stolen from me. I'm on my way to Rivertown again. Your mum said there were problems with the trains this weekend, so she wouldn't travel to the big city. We had agreed to switch locations recently, but she hasn't honoured that agreement. The trains are fine. I'm on one now. The weather's dramatically turned for the worst. It's now -3 during the day. I'm very concerned about what this will mean for the coming months. Being outside, bouncing between museums and shops isn't nice. We should be at home. Considering the extreme weather, I asked your mum to bring you to the big city so we could spend a day at home with family. Grandma, Clive, and Bluto were keen to share some festive time with you. Your mum has a car, which is used regularly, so any issues with the trains shouldn't impact the journey. Your mum refused and insisted I travel to Rivertown, which includes us doing a half-hour walk to the centre in freezing weather. I'm trying to create happy moments together, but these days are really hard. I'm worried our time being made so difficult will result in you not wanting to spend time with me. Your mum drives to the station to drop you off, then goes past as I push your buggy to the centre, neither offering a lift or agreeing to meet at the centre. For our day, I cooked your meal, an old favourite of salmon and sweet potatoes. The mashes and things that I've made for you recently don't seem to take your interest, so I'll try this meal which you enjoyed in the past. I think Nando's will be one of the first chain restaurants towards the centre, and although we haven't been before, I expect they will be little one friendly. It's become difficult to find good eateries for you, as Rivertown is touristy and has lots of shops. Combined with bad weather, this means most places are packed and less welcoming for us. After lunch, we can go to the shops and a museum. I have my Christmas jumper on, and I bought you a new musical toy. Our day started when I picked you up at Nero, across the road from the station. We were wrapped up to the max, and I went to the Nando's as planned. You were asleep, and I can understand it could be confusing to wake up in a new place. You woke surprised and got upset. Sometimes I feel you don't really remember me. I was able to settle you quickly, but the moment really hurt. It's hard to know you don't wake up, feel happy or with your loving dad. Now you are up and comfortable, I could finally give your beautiful little face some kisses and get on with our day. You loved your new toy, both for the noise you could make, plus the feeling of the bells on your skin. After eating, we went around the corner to the shopping centre. It's nearly Christmas and it was extremely busy. At the department store, there was a Santa and his helper photo scene. I hoped you would enjoy the costumes, but you hated it. The rest of the day was a struggle. It wasn't easy keeping you warm because naturally you wanted to be out and about, but also, when in the buggy, wanted to hold your hands outside. I tried to find places between the station and the centre to minimise time outside, but it's still far too cold. Next week, as your mum isn't letting us have Christmas together, she agreed to me seeing you in the big city both days next weekend. There are train strikes on Saturday, so I hope she'll be driving and not cancel. I've asked her to share details so we can make the most of our time, but she refuses. Everything is dictated and she doesn't share info, so it's difficult for me to make plans. I'd simply like to make things more comfortable for you. Depending on where you're travelling, I could adjust plans to minimise your travel time, but I'm kept in the dark. All this seems to serve is to make it harder for us. Thinking about our future, it's almost Christmas, and I'm hoping next year will be better. Perhaps we can have a snow fight next December. Listeners, follow on social media and get in touch. Also share this with people who may benefit from learning about the situation.